Alright, so it has been quite a while since I've made a video in general, but a video like this, even longer. So I just wanted to finally make that update video that I slacked and did not make. And I will explain. So, a lot happened in my life, and I thought this was going to be good for me. Okay? The whole rekindling my relationship with my father. I love him, but it was so detrimental to my mental health and to the place that I lived. I lost my house because of it. And so, essentially, around, I want to say August, I let him move in. And he was supposed to get a job. Now, granted, he couldn't find a job. It was not entirely his fault. But I will say he could have definitely tried harder. Now, with him not having a job, me being the only one working, paying over $2,000 a month for this townhouse, the only thing he contributed was food stamps every month. I never had money for myself. On top of it, I bought him cigarettes. I bought him Kratom. I shared my methadone script with him. Like, I did everything that I possibly could for him. And when my landlord talked to him, he threw me under the bus. So, and I have no idea what he said to my grandpa to make my grandpa feel the way he does about me. But my grandfather thinks that I'm on drugs again, and that all I ever do is ask for money when I reach out to him. That wasn't me, that was my dad, but okay. So, basically at this point, my entire family's disowned me, and I cut my dad out. I basically ruined the relationship that I had with my mother figure. All I have is my homie that I live with now. And it's kind of a shit situation, but that's just life, I guess. This completely ruined everything, though, that I had going for me. And it's really hard to admit that I'm starting over again. I'm 24 years old, about to be 25 in 3 months. And it's like, I don't have any of my shit together yet. The closest thing that I've done to getting my shit together is get sober and start medicating on actual meds that I need, not fucking heroin. And like, I feel like nobody fucking sees. Nobody sees any of this progress that I make. And sometimes it makes me wonder why I try. Because even my grandpa, for him to just, I assumed he thought I was sober for the last however many years. And he can just immediately think that I'm on dope again. That hurt. I don't know if he knows how much that actually hurt. And my dad used me. There's no way of sugarcoating it. He used me. He used me for a place to stay, and then tried to not necessarily treat me like I was the bad guy when it was time to go, but we had several arguments, and it was all woe is me, I have to go to the streets. And I'm like, well, maybe you should have figured that out, because we had weeks in advance to figure out where to go. So, and he did. He went back to a shelter, so it's not even like he had to go to the streets. He's back in his rehab program. But yeah, I'm supposed to sit here and feel bad. I'm supposed to feel like I'm the villain, right? And it's I'm over it, dude. Like, I'm not shitting you. Over the course of 6 months, I spent over $1,000 on my dad. Just buying him random shit. Black and Milds, cigarettes, Kratom, 7-0 pills. Fucking whatever you could think of, dude. Did he help me out here and there? Yeah, sure. If he got a script of Vyvanse, he would sell it and then give me money. Or just give me pills. But, like, it's not right. It's not right. It's not a proper father-son relationship, and it never will be. And I've come to grips with that now. I realize that. And he wanted to talk all this and that about how we're going to move back in with each other, right? And I didn't even know what to say. Because deep down, I don't want that. And I know he watches my videos. He watches my YouTube videos, so he is going to see this. I'm sorry. But here's the thing. The benzos that I'm on, you're lucky Sandra is a good person. Because if she didn't order me my medication when she did after all this happened, you know where I would be right now? I wouldn't be here. I would be in the hospital having a grand mal seizure. Okay, that's not a fucking joke. So, you're lucky. You're lucky that she fucking actually cares and can do something about it. You know, and it's not like I'm saying you don't care. You are mentally unwell, as am I, and we're not meant to live with each other, Dad. That's just how it is. You saw the arguments we had. For no reason. And I'm gonna lay this out right now, because this is something that I've been meaning to say for a very, very long time now, is I question the existence of a God. I think you need to hear that from me. Because I don't believe that any of this is him or his plan and him setting us through a trial of fire or whatever be it. I think that this world is inherently bad, and that's why life is the way it is. I don't think this has anything to do with religion or the end of the world happening. I think it has everything to do with the shit people that we put in power and the way that history rhymes. We're just gonna be another kingdom that falls. That's all. It's not biblical. It's, you know, and it hurts me to try and say that to you. I could never say that to your face. In fact, I'm afraid to. Genuinely. Actually afraid. Because I don't know what you would do. Knowing that your son's not atheist, because I don't want to say atheist, but not a Christian. I mean, I don't know, dude. There's too many contradictions. I was talking to Sandra about it, and one contradiction that I find is you say that God's gonna figure everything out, but yet the Bible tells us that we have free will, and it's up to us what we do with that free will. So, simply by asking God to do something for you without action, it's never gonna happen, right? That's one contradiction that I don't understand. So, I'm not gonna go any further into it. I said what I needed to say. You know, I'm not a Satanist. I don't believe in any of that. It's nothing like that. It's just that religion has been forced down my throat my entire life, and I don't know that it's ever done anything good for me. The way I look at it is, it took my dad from me. But To anybody else who just watches my videos here and there, I'm still clean, like I said. January 1st, 2024 is my sobriety date. I mean, I still smoke weed and do my benzos, but, I mean, from fentanyl and meth and all that bullshit, like, yeah. Car still runs. I have 2 interviews today. I don't want to necessarily say exactly where I'm staying, just in case. But, just know it's a nice neighborhood. Way better than where I was. I'm way safer here. So, it's good. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-story house. I'm taken care of here. And, next step for me is get a job. So, Dad, if you do see this, I love you. I really do. I love you. But we're not good for each other. I'm sorry.